This work is hoped to improve the capacity of the stormwater network, reducing flooding in Christchurch's Flockton Basin, all done by removing constraints in the lower Dudley Creek.
That included the Guild Street culvert, which is a pedestrian way, but that causes a constraint in the waterway. Water backs up behind it, means it can't get away, contributes to the flooding.
The work includes stabilising the bank to make the channel wider, with similar work set to begin on Chancellor Street, which also suffers from constraints in the lower Dudley Creek. But that work will mean no road access for the public, with cul-de-sacs either side of the creek.
There will be a pedestrian bridge put back, and then the replacement culvert and bridge will come sometime in the future.
Widening the culverts is just one of the short-term fixes by the Christchurch City Council. With a bit of Kiwi ingenuity and the use of a local resident's backyard, this pumping system has been put in place to save Flockton streets from drowning underwater. The council spent $4.5 million installing 15 of these temporary pumps around the worst affected areas in Christchurch, hoping to save 129 homes from severe flooding. This system will block off an underground pipe, making way for water being pumped from the Flockton Basin.
But what this does is it blocks off the pipe that goes all the way back up through Flockton Street, Francis Ave and beyond into St Albans, and then we pump out through here into Dudley Creek. And by doing that, we drain or we preserve this capacity in this pipe purely for Flockton Basin.
These short-term solutions will help in heavy rainfall, but won't keep away scenes like this if another big storm hits the city.
There's always a risk of flooding problems because we're doing the design to the 1 in 50 year return period event. So if we get an enormous storm, we still could have some residual risks. So let's be clear about that. We can't design for every storm that nature might throw at us.
And the price tag on these short-term solutions is coming at a small cost to the council.
The Guild Street, it's around be under $100,000. The Chancellor Street will be a little more than that, quite a lot more than that, maybe a couple of $100,000. The Tay Street drain, 4.35 was the estimate for that work. So all in all, these immediate works are costing around $6 million.
These solutions are part of the Mayoral Flooding Task Force, who was set up to produce a report for the council, outlining options for short, medium and long-term flood protection work in the worst affected areas of the city. With these already in place, that task force is now being disestablished on the 30th of June.
Don't forget there's a land drainage recovery program that's still looking at the longer term, the big fixes into the future.
With winter well underway, it's hoped these solutions will help protect against any flooding through the wet days in winter. Emma Cropper, CTV News.